meeting to order. And first on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. Mark, would you read it, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Have a reading of the minutes, please.
The regular monthly meeting of the Franklin Town Board was called to order at 7:30 p.m. by Supervisor Jeff Taggart. Present were Garrett Sitz, David Grant, Dwight Bruno, Paul Warner, and Jamie Archibald. Donnie Smith was absent. The minutes from the February 7th, 2017 meeting were read. Garrett Sitz made a motion to accept the minutes as read. David Grant seconded, and all present agreed. David Tuthill gave a report for the Franklin Kellogg Trust. American Ginseng Pharma is putting in a new entrance for the Kellogg Education and Community Center. Jeff let everyone know present at the meeting that the speed limit will be reduced to 45 miles an hour on County Highway 16 and County Highway 14 to Douglas Hall Road. The Rec Committee will meet on March 14th, 2017. Bids will be opened at the meeting on April 4th, 2017. The town needs to rent the broom for 1 month. Garrett Sitz made a motion to allow broom rental for 1 month. David Grant seconded the motion, and all present agreed. The town also needs to rent a boom tractor with cab for 1 month for $4,500 a month. David Grant made a motion to rent a boom tractor for 1 month. Dwight Bruno seconded the motion, and all present agreed. The air compressor in the shop is dying. They received 3 bids for a new air compressor. Pep Boys, $7,605. Auto Plus, $7,356. And Cook Brothers, $7,179. Garrett Sitz made a motion to buy the air compressor from Cook Brothers for $7,179. David Grant seconded the motion, and all present agreed. There is nothing new from the planning board. Don Hebard reported that the museum is partnering with Southern Tier Solar and Tatum to apply for the grant to do the study regarding the solar farm. They are waiting to hear back about the grant at this time. He also expressed concern about the lack of broadband access in this area. There is another round of grants going to be available soon. Mike Wallace is wondering if the new emergency towers could be used for cell service. The town has a new employee to replace Bubby Heiser. It is Jim Carmody from Treadwell. With nothing further to come before the board, the meeting was adjourned at 8:30 p.m.
Any additions or corrections? Any motion, please? To approve the minutes?
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried. Thank you, Don. Dave?
I've got a copy for you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Just for information purposes, we're having a preseason meeting tomorrow night with the Franklin Kellogg Trust Board, and thereafter we'll be meeting the last Wednesday of the month from April to October. The trust account balances as the end of March. The Morgan Stanley account is $955,923, and the checking account is $32,879. So those funds continue to grow and do well. We have 3 additional grants that have been approved this last month from the Delaware Academy Kellogg Memorial Fund. One for a Lego event for $1,000, a glass fusion class for $850, and a cake decorating class for $400 that'll all be held at the Kellogg Educational and Community Center. There's more work being done on the sign for the kiosk that was put up in the Commons area. Deb Fleming's got a new sign that's going to go on the back of that that just says "Welcome to Treadwell Community Events Board." That'll be done next week. We're talking with Velton's Landscaping regarding getting the Little League field upgraded and updated so that it's a really nice first-class Little League field is our goal. There is some talk of maybe maybe a junior soccer field if they have room too. As in regards to insurance, the trust board does have its own policy for the board of directors. And I know there's a rider on the town insurance for the fields and the Kellogg Educational Community Center. And we just need to know what the amount we need to pay for this next year is sometime.
Well, the policy renewed June 8th, I think, so we won't know till then.
Yeah, whatever that is, so we can get a check to the town.
Thank you.
Update on the former school. American Ginseng Farm, they're starting some of the work in the building. They started actually yesterday. There's really no new news as far as what's going on there. We're just getting things organized for where the center's going to be located as well. Things are moving a little slower than planned, but they are progressing. Also, the Kellogg Education and Community Center completed their share of the fundraising for a $500 matching grant from the O'Connor Foundation, which is to get a large flat screen TV and some more storage units for materials. That's it.
Is there any questions for Dave? Or Dwight?
Well, things will get, kind of going as spring gets
Right.
going, so.
So you're still gonna, you're having a special meeting tomorrow?
Yeah.
And you'll still have one the end of
Yes,
the month
yes,
too? Okay.
yeah. Regular meetings are the last Wednesday of the month at the Treadwell Firehouse at 6 p.m.
Okay. Is there anything else for Dave? Anybody? Have they started to put your new entrance in, or is that?
That's gonna be probably in the next few weeks. They're just, what they're doing right now is they're tearing out, all the floors and stuff in about 6 classrooms where they're gonna put an epoxy floor down for a couple of the growing rooms and whatever else.
The mushrooms.
Yeah. Their plans seem to,
Wait.
they're interesting people, but
Well, is
there
it-
is some activity there now.
Right, well, good.
I'm sure you'll.
Okay. The Wayne Bank would like to have the floor for 10 minutes. Debbie?
Thank you, Jeff. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Deborah Renwick. I am now the Franklin Community Office Manager. I started with NBDC, that is now Wayne. I've been there 24 years. I'm from this area, as some of you know. I have strong family ties into the area. I want to let you know that Wayne Bank was founded in November of 1871. And with the acquisition of NBDC, we now have 26 community offices in 2 states and 6 counties. Wayne offers commercial to consumer loans and deposits, and they rival the big banks while maintaining our local hometown feel. Wayne has the ability of remote deposit capture, online banking, merchant services, municipal business, community, consumer debit cards. In a world of startup financial institutions and just as sudden disappearances, Wayne Bank possesses an impressive longevity that will provide security for its customers well into the future. Again, you were talking about your Morgan Stanley. We also have investment professionals that will deal with that. We're entertaining any ideas that you have. They're very much in the community, on your side. If you ever have any questions, I'm in the office Monday through Friday. Give me a call. I welcome any questions, concerns. I'd like to thank you for your time this evening and look forward to helping you in the future with all your banking needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. Okay, I guess now we'll go to Mark. You got bids and stuff?
Yep.
Where do you want to start?
Bid openings. I put in front of you a couple sheets. One will be the truck and bid log, and then the other one is the normal one. What I did on the fuel and heating oil, I put in the last couple of years' pricing too, so you could see where that's been going. It'd be kind of surprising to you where it has been going. So there'll be the fluctuating on top and then the firm, and you can just write below the 2016 prices there. I didn't put a box for it, but
Yep.
through that, and then we'll start off with do the trucking. The top one will be Carver's. What I did was put the pricing in of what their stone prices are.
Okay.
On the 4 products, the trucking will be what's here, and then the next box down will be Cobleskill. There is no independent trucking this year or Hanson, so it'll be just the 2 boxes.
Two stone companies.
Yep. First one's gonna be Carver, out of Altamont, New York.
And you used them last year with Carver, wasn't it, last year mostly? Or was
I
it
didn't
this
use
year?
it. Let's see. I can tell you here. 'Cause I got this sheet. No, Cobleskill.
Oh, Cobleskill, okay.
Yep. But we didn't haul much. We just did some ST work or A work for our shipping.
Right.
So that, yep. Two, just so we remember, it says county bid below. What that is what they had it bid at and what it would cost to haul if we used their bid to this region, which is Region 3. Carver sand and gravel, $8.50 per ton, and that's on all of the sizes.
It's a little lower than the county bid, about $4 lower than the county bid.
Usually is because,
They have one bid for the whole county, whether it's Franklin or
no,
Margaretville?
no, it's all done in regions. There's actually, 6 regions
Oh, in the county?
throughout
Oh,
the county, so
okay.
like we're what they call Region 3, Sydney's Region 1. Kind of bounces, or they're 4, excuse me, it comes from east to west.
Davenport would be 2 or 3 or 1.
I believe 2. So each one of them would be different, I just took what it would be for us.
Yep.
So, just want to make sure. All right. Next one will be Cobleskill Stone out of Cobleskill, New York. Okay, Cobleskill Stone to Franklin Crushed. It's out of Howe Caves, 4 scale, and that's $7.90.
Right across the board?
Yep, all sizes.
Okay.
Paul's running the calculator, so I'll give you
Cobleskill again?
is it?
Yeah.
Cobleskill. Okay.
So we're gonna do these in separate motions, Mark?
I think we have to do
Have
them
to.
single.
No, I mean, do this, the trucking, one motion, then we'll do
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Okay. It figures out that Cobleskill Stone's gonna be 30 cents or more cheaper per ton, Paul, is that right?
Some places almost $1
Right.
on some of the stone,
Right.
on the 1 and 2 blend.
Right, the least would be 30 probably, I think, on the one.
Yes.
So is there any more discussion? We can have a motion to take Cobleskill Stone?
So moved. I'll
Second. Any discussion on it? All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Actually, across the board, we're up 15 cents on the A's, and then,
From last year?
yep, and then 10 cents
Got it.
across the board, so that's pretty reasonable. I know it's a lot more than that.
Fuel price has gone up a lot more than that, I think.
Yeah. that's,
Okay.
that's part one. I'll do the calcium, the one at the bottom.
Yep.
first. So, actually have, the one I'm not even gonna bother with putting in because it's mag chloride and it's usually more expensive and it's worthless, so.
No, what's,
But they had,
this Gorman?
no, it was Suco.
Okay.
But they put in one for calcium and one for Peckham.
Oh.
Gorman, for some reason, did not.
Okay.
And they were contacted, I don't know what happened or why.
Now, who'd you get? Suco and
Peckham.
Peckham, okay.
Peckham's one that we've
I
had.
thought,
That's another Suco.
Yeah, that's one.
different office or whatever.
Yeah, it's different stuff.
Oh, okay.
First one's gonna be Peckham. And this is definitely liquid calcium instead of the mag chloride.
You like the calcium better than the bag?
Way better.
Okay.
That year that we were using it there, and we had to keep coming back and covering.
Okay. That's why the major dust problem last year was more from the,
No, it was,
that was calcium?
just dry.
Just dry, okay.
okay, Peckham is pleased to submit bid price of .823 for liquid calcium chloride for 2017.
2 cents a gallon.
That's,
About 2.5%.
yeah, to give you an idea, I got my sheet is a little different than yours, but what I've done is, last year they were at 803, or .803,
Right.
and in 15 it was .808. So they haven't, and then actually the year before that, I'll pour that sheet. Before that, they were at, I think it held for 2 years at .803, and then the one in 14 was actually 803. So one more here, calcium. So, this one's from Suco, out of the West Oneonta branch office. And, theirs is $1.05.
They went down a little bit from last year.
Yep. Not that much.
Okay, they're the only two bids were?
The only two, and I do not know why Gorman didn't. I didn't even take the one out of Delaware book because it's usually way up. Give you an idea, we are Peckham's #2 customer. Calcium usage, so the county said that other towns can go off our bid
Oh,
too, I believe, so.
okay.
So they just put in their calcium, so it kind of covers.
Okay. Any discussion on it? Do we have a motion?
I move to accept Peckham's bid.
Second.
the calcium.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Yeah, 2014 was .808, 15 was .803, and then last year was the same number.
Okay.
So 2 cents. So now comes the fun one. We'll do the fuel.
Interesting.
Yeah, as you can see, like I said, if you look there close, so
Right.
the 14, 15, and 16 bids. The one says heating fuel for 16 MFG is Rapido Fuel Group.
Yeah.
Got one bid on the fuel, it's Rapido. I didn't hear nothing out of anybody else when we called for the spec, except for them. All right, so this one will start out. This is the differential, which, all right, will be heating oil. Okay. And that number is going to be, just you write down 0.3000. Okay, and then for the ultra sulfur, that's going to be 0.2435. And then for the ultra low sulfur, which is basically kerosene, is 0.2735. So if you look at what was going on in the past, what this is, like, this was wrote up on the 29th, 3/29, so the rack price at that time for the heating oil was $1.5499, bringing the price, the fluctuating bid price as of that date would have been $1.8499. So what happens with that, in case nobody remembers, the number stays the same that I had you write down, but the rack price floats up and down, okay? So then this year, I see they put another box in. We have a firm bid price, pay per delivery, and then a prepay price. So what I'll do is I'll go down. I didn't have a box for that. I didn't realize they were gonna do that, so.
Yep.
If you want, you can probably cross out the gas one. And, we'll go. So anyways, the firm bid price for heating oil would be $2.2645.
2645.
Yep. Ultra low sulfur, which is diesel, is 2.0983. Up a little bit from last year, isn't it?
Yep.
And then
Now, this is a delivered price, Mark, with the 30 or whatever the cents in. That's
Is there anything, did they give you any other bids besides this page?
that's
Or
it.
not?
That's it.
Okay, just check, cause that pay per delivery, I don't,
Is that a 30-day period or is that prepay?
I don't
that's-
know, well, no, there's a prepay too,
Yeah,
Right.
the next one will be prepaid, but this is
but this
paid.
is the only one you got, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is paid for delivery, and I take it as it's just like our regular 15-day
Right.
payout.
Whatever.
And then the next one for the kerosene will be $2.5583. If I don't write this down, I'll forget, so. So
Now, is that,
it don't matter. I screwed that up.
put that on each?
Yeah, each box,
one?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's, yeah, don't watch what I'm doing. You'll be in trouble.
Hard to get a mark, find out, Mark.
Okay, prepay, on that, heating oil is $2.1645.
1645.
Yep. And then, the diesel is, 1.9983. And then the kerosene will be $2.4583.
So 10 cents a gallon prepaid discount. Basically. Right?
So now comes the great discussion of,
That rack price applies to all of them across there, heating oil, all through.
Just for the first,
Just for the first.
first prices, the fluctuating.
So what was the rack price on the low sulfur?
doesn't say, doesn't, because they're all,
Just rack plus
yeah,
that.
because that changes every day.
Okay.
But on the firm price, that, once you lock that in, we don't have to worry about what the rack does.
Mhm.
This would be just what we're gonna, either or, prepay.
So it'll average close to 40 cents a gallon up.
Is that what it went up?
Well, I mean, around figure.
You know, it's pretty amazing how it, you know, over the years it went down, and then now it jumped again.
That's where we saved money over the last 2 years. Now on the prepay, is it, do you prepay for so much and then it goes to the firm price, I wonder, Paul? You know, if you put X number of dollars down and, because the money is earning how much in a CD or whatever?
Not much.
Not much.
No.
So 10 cents would be, I don't know what kind of discount that'd be, what, like a 4% discount?
Well, the big thing is how much you're gonna prepay it and are you gonna use it? If you're gonna give them your money before they earn it, that's fine as long as you're gonna save, but there's a point, you have to find out what the gallonage is and you better make sure you use that gallonage.
Well,
I mean,
well, what if you don't prepay only, let's say, for half of it? Can we get prepaid price on half the gallons?
that's the question, I mean, how he bid it.
Right,
He bid it by
because it's a,
so many
by
gallons or?
gosh and by golly, how many gallons you're gonna use?
Right.
And there's nothing that says.
There's no gallonage on your bid specs or anything.
Nothing.
Would they, right,
This is just a pollution certification.
well, Mark, could you look into that?
Yes, I will.
Whether we have to,
I'll call her
Yeah.
first thing in the morning.
what the contract runs out, the 10th, 8th, 12th this year, the bid price from last year. Seems like in the middle of the month it changes.
Right.
Yeah,
And they probably won't be in any hurry to fill us up on the whole price.
I,
But
can't, well,